Opening arguments here. Like, not that we're quite barristers and solicitors and attorneys here, but, opening argument. What's the main thing that stood out so far from opening day as a lot of these games kicked off 3:07 Eastern? See what for you. We'll go hitter and a pitcher. Who made the biggest statement opening day? Hitter first.
For the hitter, I was excited to see the pass watch back out there. I think about the Royals last season and him not being in the lineup in September of last year and how much it did impact that team. Seeing him back in the 3 spot with support around him, seeing Bobby Witt back out there, him coming up in a big situation, I thought it was huge. He had a big 3-run homer, had a double. He looked so good and comfortable out there, and it seems like everybody's happier when Pasquantino's out there.
Pasquant's a good dude. 19 home runs, 97 RBI. If he didn't have that thumb injury, he would have put up 20 and 100 for sure. Lowe's for you?
Yeah, I'm going to go with El Ministro, Manny Machado
Nice,
over there
yes.
on the West Coast. Beautiful weather, as always, and he came through with really good at-bat sticks. His walk, and I just feel that if he goes, the team goes. Great swings, 2 doubles today, and I really thought that he controlled the strike zone, and when he got the pitch he wanted to get, he was able to hammer it. Now, everyone is counting these guys out. I didn't pick him to advance.
Right.
But El Ministro thinks otherwise. And I just think if he has that big-time year that we know he's capable of having, then everyone behind him immediately gets better.
Ministro?
El Ministro.
El Ministro. That's pretty good.
El Ministro de Defensa.
You're going to roll the R and sell it well. CY's always felt Pena pretty jacked. How about Tyler O'Neill? Nobody's quite like the muscles from Brussels. My man here, he's been lifting all offseason, and nobody, I'm telling you, nobody has been on opening day than my fellow Canadian. Tyler O'Neill, 6th straight opening day of the home run. My guy brought it against the Blue Jays. Hometown team for him.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking I've had 2 opening day homers. Tyler O'Neill's 6 consecutive opening day homers is unbelievable. The pressure that's going on to you might as well have 499 home runs going into a game thinking I have to go deep today. And he finds a way to make it happen. It's so impressive what he's able to do.
We cannot, go. Let's point out the fact that his dad is absolutely jacked. You saw the gentleman there celebrating the placata. That was his dad.
Yeah.
And he was absolutely stoked, bro. Did you see that?
I did.
You missed it.
No, I didn't miss it.
I'll play it for you again.
He needs to have one of those shirts. Do you even lift, bro? That's how
he is. Man.
All right, biggest statement opening day. That's for the hitters. Pitchers. See who you got.
So for me, this pitcher makes my list because I think this team is taking a jump to being the team that you have to beat going in to all of a sudden. You can't just come in and assume you're going to whoop up on the Washington Nationals.
Yeah.
Because Mackenzie Gore is on the mound, and he made a statement today against the Philadelphia Phillies. Watching from the very first inning how he was able to attack Trey Turner with the fastball, keep Bryce Harper off balance with his slider. He mixed his changeup in. He was throwing 96, 97 mile an hour, pinpointing his changeup, nasty breaking ball. He has gotten better every single season, and the Nationals, they have a true ace.
Juan Soto Trey, man, he, in many ways, maybe he wasn't the one you looked at. You looked at Abrams and others, but Mackenzie Gore, 13 strikeouts. He was awesome. Lowe's for you?
I'm looking at Paul Skeens, and obviously we saw what he was able to do last year and how dominant he was. So I'm really keen in on what type of year he's going to come back and have in 2025. He was really good today, only giving up 2 hard hit balls, and you're like, he's probably upset about it, by the way. But 3 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. And, the 2 earned runs, you know how competitive he is. He's not happy about his start. He was not able to come out with the win. But I just think sky's the limit, and that is such an understatement with him. And I'm really excited to see what's coming in 2025.
What I was looking for with Paul Skeens, I was curious. We covered him in spring training, and he was trying to play with the 2-seamer, trying to play with the cutter. It looked like the same Paul Skeens. It's like, I'm not going to mess with those pitches on opening day. I'm going to go ahead and do what I do well. Did you have another guy?
I was going to say, my guy, listen, you're picking up some of these new bucks. Return of the King, Sandy Alcantara. There was a time this guy was the best pitcher in baseball. Okay, I've been out. Don't forget about me. Absolutely dominant today. This was as good a pitching matchup as you're going to see. And Alcantara, again, like CY said, maybe not much is expected. The Marlins and Nationals, I got that. But every 5th day, you got to deal with Sandy. Lowe's, this guy is filthy when he's on his game.
He lights out. And again, now that he's healthy and you see how the ball's exploding out of his hand, you wonder, look, how is it going to look? Well, even in spring training, as soon as he came back, he was throwing 100 miles per hour. And not only the power, but also with pinpoint control, which is key for him. He looked great today.
Man, when you see Mackenzie Gore out there, what he's able to do pitching for the Nats, you see Sandy Alcantara out there in Miami. This is something that draws people to the ballparks. This is something when the Marlins game is on, if Alcantara's on the mound, I am locked in. He is much CTV, and it's so refreshing to see him back there on the mound.
Healthy and raring to go for that Marlins team. We're going to St. Louis and Busch Stadium to talk to Nolan Arenado. Nolan, it's great to see you, man. Congratulations on another fantastic performance here on opening day. It's something about the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cardinal way. You hit that home run, but to me, the best part was that curtain call. How cool was that?
Yeah, it was cool, man. I really appreciate it. I haven't had one in a while. I didn't give him one. I didn't deserve one last year, so to get one the first game of the year this year felt real good.
Nolan, watching how the crowd was able to take you in, we were talking about you on the show and talking about the entire offseason. Where were you? Where was your mental space coming into this game right here?
Well, obviously the fans here are fantastic. They, they support you through and through, and I was fortunate to hit a homer for them on opening day. It was a long day. They stuck with us, and it felt good. And to get a curtain call was an amazing feeling. It means a lot to me and my family. We were stoked, and it was just a great time.
No, and that is your 5th opening day home run. What is it about opening day that just gets you going?
I don't know, man. Just the excitement of baseball. You know, it's a lot of nerves. Probably more nervous for this game than most games, besides playoff games. But it's just a fun day. It's the first one of 6 months, and it's just exciting. And in the big scheme of things, it's not that big, but we're ready to get going, and you just want to play well. And today was a good day.
Last one for you, Nolan. Speaking of ready to get going, what's it like waiting in a rain delay on opening day?
Oh man, it's the worst, and it's a long day. We got up at 9:30, and we're about to leave here at 9:30 again. So it was a long day, but if you would have told me I hit a homer and we get a win, I'd stay here all night.
Yes.
Spoken like the true All-Star that he is. Nolan Arenado, thanks so much, man. Congratulations on starting off 2025 with a bang.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.